Greek bonds as collateral, cutting off a lifeline to the Greek banking system. Lots to talk about on this. Megan Greene, an independent Eurozone economist, joins us. Megan, great to have you with us. Megan, for our world viewers once again, can you paint a brief picture of where we're at the moment? Because it seems to me like a broken record. I mean, the French plan off the table, now the Germans are pushing for this. What is this all about at the moment?
That's right. So far, all the efforts to draw a line under this crisis have been really piecemeal. EU leaders just keep trying to fight fires as they emerge, and so they're doing this again in Greece. This week on Thursday, they'll meet to try to come up with a second bailout for Greece, and they're hoping to involve the private sector in that. And really, if a line is going to be drawn under Greece, the private sector will have to be involved. But again, also, that will have to involve a default, and the ECB has said that it won't accept Greek government debt as collateral. I think the ECB will probably have to back down on this. But in any case, even if a second bailout is agreed on Greece, this crisis has really spread beyond Greece. And so I don't think that this will help to, instill confidence in investors as far as Spain and Italy, which are much larger countries, are concerned.
Absolutely. And talking of investors, here's the worry, right? Because whatever they come up with on Thursday, or whenever it is they come up with it, if private investors roll over or any involvement in risks for private investors, the credit rating agencies will call it a default, and that will just continue putting pressure on the markets, on the investors.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. And again, this only really addresses the Greece problem, and the euro crisis isn't just a Greek problem. It doesn't only relate to an independent country. It's an EU level issue, and unless EU leaders are going to address it at the EU level and come up with some kind of comprehensive solution, I don't think any of their measures will really work to draw a line under this crisis.
And do you think if they get the second bailout organised, et cetera, do you think then attention returns back to, as you mentioned earlier, back to, say, the likes of Italy? And part B of this question, I guess, Italy, Spain, if they end up needing some type of assistance, you've called it before, earlier in this saga, the demise of the euro?
That's right. If a second bailout is agreed for Greece, then the spotlight will be off of Greece until September, so not for very long. But I think investors will immediately turn to Spain and Italy, where they're already focusing. I mean, yields have just gone to new records again today for both countries. And if both Spain and Italy need a bailout, they're together way too big for the Eurozone to bail out, and I think that would be the end of the Eurozone.
Okay, Megan, great stuff from you as always. We'll talk to you soon, I am sure, on this continued saga. Megan Greene, an independent Eurozone economist, joining us there. Let's move on, because the new boss of Philips is accelerating his